Oh, look at this. It's got snowmobiles.
We didn't shower in gym when I was in school. I know that.
Yeah.
Jason, did you say that you did or you didn't?
Yeah. Well, yeah. In high school we did. Yeah. In junior high we did too.
No, we
But
didn't.
see, I didn't. I did athletics. I played football and baseball, and
There were no dividers.
should I do Laura's home? Lara's home?
Lara.
Lara's home?
I don't know. I'm just saying Lara. Lara Croft.
Yeah. Oh, too late. Read the facts. You cover it up. Yeah, I think I need a refresher. It wouldn't hurt.
I think it was still like the spray cans of Right Guard when I was in school. You remember that? There's Right Guard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In the brown can.
Welcome back. After that grueling business last year,
I remember
I
people.
decided to build this assault course to hone my skills and learn some new ones.
Okay. Now go.
I just remember people spraying themselves with that.
No, that's not right. You need to press jump and forward together for me to clear the gap. For bigger gaps, I'll need to do a running jump. Back to the start.
Lara.
No, that's not right. You need to press jump and forward together for me to clear the gap. Run back to the start and try again.
Is that my butler? Alright, I'm trying to remember what jump is. There we go, that's jump. And I was thinking triangle was jump.
Jump, jump.
Winston, he has a name?
For bigger gaps, I'll need to do a running jump. Back to the start.
Why does he sound like... I don't know. Zab, really? Alright, Zab, what would you like me to play?
For bigger gaps, I'll need to do a running jump. Back to the start.
Everyone hates Winston? I mean, I just started this.
No, that's not right. You need to press jump and forward together for me to clear the gap. Run back to the start and try again.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I got it now.
The stupid shorts have taken over YouTube.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, I hate TikTok. Well, actually, I should just say I hate Vines because they created this bullshit.
Alright, so... Zab, what do you want me to play?
For bigger gaps, I'll need to do a running jump. Back
Or
to
is
the
it
start.
really Twitter? Do we blame all this on Twitter?
No, just let me know what you want to play. Zab. Don't do this to me.
No, that's not right. You need to press jump and forward.
No, just tell him what you want. He'll play it when he
Run back to the
can
start
sneak it
and try
in.
again.
Oh, come on.
For bigger gaps, I'll need to do a running jump. Back to the start.
Okay, I think I remember. Alright, I think I remember this now.
Tell him what you want, what you really, really want.
Ah.
No, that's not right.
Okay, I remember
You
now.
need to press jump and forward together for me to clear the
That
gap.
braid looks like it
Run
has
back
its
to the
own
start and
life.
try again.
The way it goes back and forth. He wants to do words on stream.
To climb up, press forward and then hold down the action button. Okay, that was quite a tough one.
So close.
You need to make a running jump and then press action for me to grab the edge. To get the run up exactly right, walk to the edge, then tap backwards to jump back. If you run forwards from there,
The
or
Spice
press jump,
Girls.
I'll make it just right.
Which one was walk? Yeah, that's that. Walk triangle? Yeah, it's R1. That's what I was missing. Because right here I wanted to do that. Ah,
I can
crap.
climb up this wall. Just walk up to it and hold down the action button. You can then use the direction buttons to climb up, down, and side to side.
I guess that's a little bit different. Starting to remember this.
Remember. Fame. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly. Ah. Not quite Irene Cara though.
Oh, I see. You can climb onto the. Oh, there's flares and stuff. Try. Crap. Really?
Congratulations, you did it. But perhaps I could have been faster.
Sab, I need you to pick a game. Don't.
Feel free to explore the rest of the house and gardens.
Don't leave us this way. Well, he did say he wanted to play words on stream.
I don't have that hooked up.
Like one final one for the end of the year.
I don't know her.
You don't know her? You don't know who?
Words. Rocker? Alright. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much it, right? That's the house.
I mean, aren't you playing like Charlie's Angels next week? It can't be any worse than that. Just saying.
Find the kitchen. Kitchen's probably not on the second floor. Because who would build a kitchen on the second floor?
People who only lived on the second floor?
Right. Looks like we've made it to the kitchen.
Wait.
Why is the kitchen so big? Why?
Have you ever played a video game before? Are you expecting the interior space of a video game to make any sense?
Oh, that's right. I forgot to change the thanks.
Well, there's a stove. Igor just came out of the woodwork.
Tomb Raider 2. There we go. Yeah, I'd forgotten to update the category. Lead Winston into the freezer. Okay. Winston. Come on. That goes outside.
Why is this old man being a creeper? Following her around. Did they make her skinnier and taller?
Oh, they may have, but they didn't,
Improve her movements?
yeah.
That is a terrible texture.
Unclose. Not fast enough. Wait. Oh my goodness. He's kind of caught halfway in the door.
Oh. That's always been my favorite part of this generation of games. They break the geometry.
He's frozen now. Over here. This is her. Look at Neil, it's her records and stereo equipment.
Oh. Baller.
Oh, the button turned on the music. He listens to classical with this setup?
Do, 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 do. That's right. I'm assuming she's listening to The girl from
Ipanema.
Ipanema. It's true.
All right, let's see. Let's go. How do I go back? Back here? Metroid Head. All right.
You owe somebody a game of Frogger.
Oh. I do. That's what we're doing next. I'll go back to the main menu. There's no way to go back to the main menu. Oh, okay. New game. Got it. Exit the title. Okay. Well, we'll just exit. All right. Frogger V Lit. Zab 101010 wants me to play Frogger in arcade mode. Frogger. Hey, Salty.
He's salty.
I always figured Salty was just kind of like a curmudgeon, but I don't think he is at all. Is he salty all the time? I think it's just a name, though. I think it's just a clever name.
Do you?
You are always salty? Okay.
It's just like chocolate covered pretzels.
You're a paradox. Sweet and salty at the same time. Got it. All right. I mean, Frogger's a classic game. There's not much to say about that.
No.
Oh, yeah. I used to play this in the arcades all the time, too. It's pretty simple. You just got to get the Frogger across the road, across the pond, and into the little homes. And you have to get perfect. You can't, like, hit the side at all or you die. So
you go to hell, and you die.
Exactly. All right, let's play Frogger.
I played it on the
such classic music.
I played it on the Atari. My dad would just throw quarters at my head. No, he didn't actually do that. But my dad did believe that video games were a ripoff. So I did have to watch him throw 4 quarters into the swamp one time when I asked him for some. Because there was a swamp between where we would go for pizza, the only place I ever encountered arcade machines, and our house. And so one time I asked for quarters on the way, so I wanted to play the video games, and he stopped on the side of the road and threw the quarters into the Chickahominy swamp.
I don't think I've heard this story.
And said, "They'll do you as much good out there as they'll do you in that machine." You've heard variants of the story. Well, he had worked on jukeboxes and pinball machines. And that, you know, was where sort of what made him feel this way. He had had some questionable experiences. Well, I mean, the story that Jay has always liked about my dad is the time that my sister signed my mother's name to a test paper that she failed in the first grade. And he dragged her down and parked across the street from the state penitentiary and pointed at people who were sort of hanging out the barred windows and said, "Do you see that man? He signed somebody else's name to a piece of paper." You see him? He signed somebody else's name to a piece of paper. And then, like, acted like he was gonna have to turn her in. That's what's wrong with her now. But
Crap.
she never signed somebody else's name to a piece of paper again.
It's a good warm-up. Is there a dragon? Oh no, the dragonfly. It was there's like a little fly. That is just 200 points if you can get it. Yeah. No, I think you just get an extra life for score. It's very common. It is a relaxing game, definitely. The music is such a classic.
Doesn't it speed up though?
The game speeds up, but the music doesn't really speed up.
Yeah, if the music speeds up, it gives me anxiety.
All right, let's play a second game.
Sire, are you a king now?
Sire.
That was a great effort, but sire, you can do better. I wonder if it's sir. Yeah, I mean, that's why, like, the Space Invaders, well, I don't know that you could call it music, but the sound in Space Invaders was always so effective. Or in Pac-Man, is it kept, or Asteroids, it kept speeding up. Yes, he does have Space Invaders. And Asteroids. You can click that link and see all of the arcade games we have on the machine. Or are you kidding? Maybe you are. Sarcasm does not translate through text very well. Someone picked Space Invaders recently. And it did not last the entire stream. Actually, the game that'll last the entire stream is probably Galaga.
Galaga. Yeah. I'm really good at Galaga.
Can't think of one that you're as good at.
Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, well, any of the Donkey Kong or Mario games.
Yeah. Oh, did you play? I remember playing Space Invaders like just the other day. I have a little Galaga right here. All right, let's play it again. I didn't. I'm sorry, Zab. That wasn't very good.
Galaxian is hard for me because I want it to be Galva, but it's not. Oh. You can Airbnb a house in the villages for $82 a night. That would be hilarious. Wow. The PlayStation Drive is loud. You'd think they could have put enough RAM in that thing that it could save the whatever it's doing right now and not have to continually access the disk. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever considered doing a whole stream that was the arcade machine.
I've thought about it. It's just you'd have to kind of figure out like a queuing system on who gets the high score.
Well, I mean, you could just do it as doing the games and not do high scores. Maybe later. Only if you have $300. My shits are $300. Oh, not too much. He's playing Frogger for Zab. He finished Castlevania. Now it's Tomb Raider 2, I think.
Right. Hey, Pass. How's it going? Yeah, I finished Castlevania. Another Dracula goes down.
Like a little hobbit home.
Boop, 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 boop. All right, shall we play one more? D&D. Cool. Awesome.
We don't have friends. Y'all are all the closest we have to friends.
That's not true. We're gonna we have a New Year's Eve thing we're going to.
What?
We have friends.
Who? What?
You don't have many friends though. Local friends.
If we make friends with people, that's a guarantee
They
that
usually
they're
move
gonna
away.
move the fuck away.
All right, let's play one more game of Frogger.
They'll be like, okay, I love you, bye-bye. I don't know that I ever remember seeing a Frogger machine. When I was a kid. I saw them when I was older. I've told you before, Sugar, all we had were those two machines in the pizza place. And one of them was always Ms. Pac-Man table model. What?
I don't like it when I die on the first one. Smushed by a truck. Sorry, Zab. Did not happen. Sure. I tried.
Thank you for playing Frogger in quotation marks.
Frogger. Well, he has that in his clipboard, and then he just pastes it in and replaces what's in the quotes with the game I play.
Uh-oh, I accidentally hit another stream.
Oh no, Neil's left. Neil's not in our stream anymore.
And now I'm back to the chat from hours ago.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'll hit refresh.
All right, new game.
Back to Perky Polygons.
All right. All right, here we go.
Did you just shush me?
I know I'm not supposed to shush. Yeah, by the way, I'm never supposed to shush Neil. He doesn't listen to the stream to know if he's talking over dialogue. But I can't shush him. The people who could shush him, they're dead.
True. It's good you can remember that.
Oh, it looks like there was no dialogue anyway. It was just Lara jumping out of a helicopter.
Think of
He's
Lara.
at the Great Wall. He's at the Great Wall of China.
She has to be somewhere.
Yeah. Remember how to bring out my guns. Bye, helicopter. Bye. I don't remember the Great Wall of China being in such disrepair.
Actually, there is a lot of it that is. Typically, when you see pictures of it, you only see this one section of it.
Uh-oh, I hear him. I hear a tiger. In Africa?
No, if it's the Great Wall of China, that's Asia, sugar.
I know. Oh, so can I just save at any point? Got the shotgun.
Oh, but it's in semi.
You're like cutting in and out, Neil. Okay. Why? Yeah, I'm not sure if you're being sarcastic, Flaming Baguette. Saved. Okay.
Okay. You're
Okay. Did they really improve her boobs? Yeah, I guess they
Okay.
did. They're not as triangular as they were in the first game.
No. No, they're not. They definitely still look like she would fall over for frontwards because they're too heavy.
Thanks, pass. Oh, I guess I can stand over here.
I guess so, man.
Oh shit. Oh no, I hurt myself.
Don't hurt yourself. Are you gonna jump in the lava again?
That was fun. I think I was going the right way. I felt like I was going the right way. I'm just gonna do that again, I guess. I guess I could save. See, now I have a whole new lease on life, because if I'm gonna do like a tricky move, I can actually just save and reload. Imagine that. I hit the wrong button. I hit the triangle button, which draws her weapons. Yeah, there is a lot of texture reuse in this. Oh, I see where I'm supposed to go. Actually. Not. No! Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Go up. Up. Some of this is remembering the buttons and stuff like that too.
Remember, remember. Fame, I'm gonna live forever.
Why is fame stuck in your head?
Because I've heard it all my life. I remember when it was a TV show on television.
There we go.
I remember thinking it was super boring because I was like 5.
See? That's why we saved.
What?
Boss and Elden Ring. Nice. Pass. Click the controller. It'll remind you.
It's not good to be prideful. It's a sin. What?
You. It's a sin. Pride is a sin.
Uh-huh. That's true.
All right, so what were you saying about the controller?
I guess I could be a sinner if I believed in any of that shit. Uh-oh.
Tiger. What was that?
I mean, I'll take your word in that she had a great butt because I'm not attracted to women. I'm so gay. I was cesarean.
It was a secret? Okay. I'm gonna save again. Three secrets: gold, silver, and jade. Ah, okay.
Is it super secret?
See, this is why. This is why I saved. Load. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do from now on Fry's Quest. Load. Okay.
You said load.
It's just tough to see. I did. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. That's what I meant to do. There we go. Saved. Okay. Oops. All right. Saved. Okay.
Load. Okay. Ow.
Let's play some Fry's Quest.
They still have PAL?
PAL? The PAL version. They do still have PAL. I would, that's actually a good question. I don't know if they do have PAL.
I don't
with
think
digital TVs. I don't think they do.
2% off when you spend 10,000 or more.
Ready for action.
the last thing I saw in PAL was Song of the South. What? It's true. Like
Ready for battle.
so I knew somebody who had a PAL version.
Ready for battle.
All right. Anyone else want to join? It's 1 minute past, so there's 1 minute till. So anyone, if you played in the last game, you can also play in this game.
Ready for action.
Sitting out. That's okay.
We're closed. Get out of here.
If you change your mind, you can always come back in.
You change your mind, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me.
I see. That run PAL 50. So when I worked on the Madden video games, yeah, we would do the NTSC version, and then we would have to redo it as a PAL version. So we even Madden did a PAL version too. It was a pain. And the game just ran slower. They ran at 50 frames instead of 60. I'm talking like when I worked on Madden for the PS2. I don't know what they do now. I assume they don't. Go, Kuya. Really hoping when I upload this to YouTube with the new music it doesn't flag it. I'll be waking up like Christmas morning to see All right, I'm gonna take a quick break, run a few ads. Hope you stick around, and we'll be playing some more Tomb Raider 2 after this. See you in a little bit. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to Neil's Deals.
Ready for battle.
Where else you gonna go?
Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Ready for action. Ready for action.
Don't you know who my husband is? Get out of here! Today only. 2% off when you spend 10,000 or more.
Ready for action. Ready for action. Ready for action. Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
Shop's closed. Have fun counting sheep.
I'm back. It is. It's a king. It's good to be the king.
It's not good to be that king. Everyone's hitting you. I mean, having a king of that thing doesn't make sense because there aren't king spiders. Or just social insects. They're only queens.
Well, it's part human.
Is it?
Is
I guess it does have a little face or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I added up to level 13 now. To add some variety. So it wouldn't be just 4 queens all the time.
I like how you have those things that look like spider people or something, and then you have these guys over here that look like play school people.
Well, I'm going to be switching out the monsters. I'm going to be working on that soon.
Oh.
Yeah, we did a test earlier, Pass, to do 8 players. We did an 8-player test game. It worked. It worked. We just did one battle. I just wanted to make sure 8 people could join. There was a little bit of overlap that I need to fix. And yeah, for the most part, it worked well.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I muted it, Neil, so no one heard that.
Okay. Alright, I mentioned.
Are you okay?
Yes.
You looking for Airbnbs in foreign countries?
No, sugar, this is our state.
Oh,
This
you're
is-
looking in Florida.
This is Florida. Yes, I'm dying to rent in Davenport.
What about like Key West? Is there cool places in Key West to rent?
I'm sure there are. Oh, this is garish.
Is that a giant donut?
That is a mirror.
Oh. I see it now.
Oh, I see. It's like Ferrari themed. There's a
Yeah, I
Right.
see it.
it's a bit much.
Come on, y'all can do it. Oh, Iowa! Oh, too late. Yeah. Yeah, that's why we can't make the game too interactive because of the delay, right? I figured using a potion would be good enough. That's been the challenge of the game too. Is like, how do you make a semi-interactive game, right?
You don't.
I've almost got this. Oh, down to 1 hit point. Yeah, nothing would ever be frame perfect. Yeah. There you go. Do you with the killing blow. PNC, you can level up. Let's see who got the fry. Flaming Baguette got the fry. All right, Text PNC, did you want to level up before I close the app? No, you don't heal. Exclamation mark level up. There's no need to heal. Going once. Going twice.
I guess he's not still there.
Yeah. Guess we're gonna close. Oh, there you go. Plus 9 hit points. That frog makes me laugh every time too. There you go, level 3. Congrats.
I always so the frog makes me laugh, but I always at first immediately think those weird fascist frogs or whatever it is. I don't know what the thing.
Yeah,
I don't know what the thing is.
it begins with a P and I can't think of what it
I want to say Pedro, but that's not right.
Pepe. Or PP?
I think that's Pepe.
Pepe.
Um And then I think he wouldn't associate himself with that,
Yeah.
which I realize is true, because then I realize it's just something that looks vaguely similar. No, I know it's not that, but it's reminiscent.
Ah! I guess flares work underwater.
The right kind of them do, yes.
A door. Do I have a limited number of the flares? Yes, I do. I'm on the Great Wall. America, fuck yeah.
What?
I don't know, I thought they were eagles. But of course they're probably not eagles. Oh, you can use your guns as I just keep getting worried that I'm
Don't.
I think oh, that wasn't a button, was it? Look, there's a button. Oh, it's a key.
No.
No. Still the same. Still the same as the last game. Yeah. Oh. Just and you're back to the beginning. Oh no.
Key West is expensive.
Key West is expensive. Or the Airbnbs in Key West are expensive.
Yeah, on a per night basis. People are renting out RVs.
RVs.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking about the beach again, but I don't know when I would do it.
No fancy B texture. Only has the politically correct texture.
Is this PS1? I guess it is.
This is PS. So they're not politically correct. It's all woke. Is that what it is? Oh no, that would be woke. So oh, I didn't know I could do that. There we go. Oh. I thought I was onto something. Is that it? It's just watching the Metroid hat. Oh no, Laura! Why did you do that? That's too steep. There.
I seriously do hope Greta Thunberg has that domain.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Smalldickenergy@getalife.com. The struggle is real.
I'm sure someone bought it though. Anytime that happens, someone snatches it up so fast.
Well, the authorities are saying that it wasn't the Twitter exchange that made them find him, but
That's a good story.
I'm betting it had something to do with why they started looking.
Yeah, that's all I thought it was. Okay. Okay, we need a key. We don't have a key. So maybe I just need to go back. Do I just need to go back from whence I came and look for... Doing that for...
Nick Cannon welcomes 12th child 5th in 2022. Right?
Multiple women.
I hope so. Otherwise, that's this is the this current one is the only one he shares another child with. The other 4 all have different moms.
Who are you talking about?
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
He's a singer who evidently gets around. This guy.
Okay. Ah, was he?
I mean, hasn't everyone been married to Mariah Carey?
Did you? Gotta crack yourself up with that.
I did. I'm still wondering if her recording career would have been as good if she hadn't married the president of her record label.
Sure. Crap. Thought that was it. Move I did.
Greta, now do Elon.
Yeah, I saw that. Great.
We couldn't possibly be that lucky.
Radar key for essential. Know what you mean. Well, everywhere. Don't see.
No.
Yeah.
The physics of her braid bother me. Or is it a ponytail? I don't know.
Ponytail, yeah.
It does not flow the way hair flows.
So, all right. So there's an up there. So there. Grab onto there. Maybe I need to go up. Definitely looks like there's something over there.
It's your mom.
I need to wait till the. Nope. Whoopsie. I don't think we're supposed to close the door. Ah, so close. Oh, can I? Wait, can I? Guess not. Not a ledge. It is a PlayStation 2. But it is a PlayStation 1 game. Oh. There. Can't jump there. Can jump there, but that doesn't really get me any. I just fall right off. Well, Flaming Baguette, do you have a hint for me? Slide. So I do need to slide down. Okay. I thought that was going back down where I was. It's not going where I was. I thought this was going where I was. Saying this is a new area. Get up. Yeah, see, I kept thinking this was the same area I was earlier. Glad he pushed me back into the water. Feel like I killed him. Okay, now I killed him. Poor kitty. Hey Murray, how's it going? I always made this joke that she used her boobs to open the doors. I did finish Castlevania. It was fun. I don't know what that was.
No.
Okay. So, so does Angelina Jolie in real life have an English accent? I know nothing about it.
I guess that was the movie she came from, wasn't it?
Yep. I just jumped down. No, she does not. So, in the movies, does she have a British accent?
You mean like a fake one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never saw that movie. Video game movies are usually terrible.
Yeah. Watching it. They're very sexy. Didn't he do an American accent or a Southern accent in Knives Out?
Oh my god, it was awful.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Is that me? Oh, I see it. There's a critter there. Oh. Guess it was them. I'm not going to be playing too much longer. Let's...
Uh-huh.
Shotguns and... Yeah. Gonna save again. Oops. Hit no. Save. Overwrite. Saved. Okay. Ah. Wrong. What the fuck? Hopefully this goes above all of that. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, crap. What? Right when I was about to start rapping, too. It stopped. Fortunately, I just saved it, so. Legit. Come on, I don't want to get up on it. Get up on it. Like I stepped right up to it earlier. There we go. No parking on the dance floor. I almost forgot it. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Just run, Laura, run! Hey, Anthony, how's it going? I've been doing well. I just got squished by a boulder and spikes. You're tired? I'm sorry. Yeah, welcome to Tomb Raider 2. It was after playing Tomb Raider 1, I was kind of prepared for something along those lines. I was like, boulders are going to come from there. You just got to roll with it. Roll with it, baby. Your flag arrived? What kind of flag did you... cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna save right here. And flag. Nice. Why I saved. Now, if I remember right, you can walk through the spikes. You can't run through this. So, I'm just gonna have to, like, run. I'm Panda. Why is she? I'm trying to run and she's. Thanks for following. I guess I was trying to jump. No, you didn't distract me. It's totally fine. I'm used to my alerts going off. Okay. I was just gonna run. And then we're gonna turn and run again. What? Changed the perspective on me. I'm gonna walk through these spikes. Ugh. Maybe that's not the direction I'm supposed to go, then. I'm not that type of fan. Yeah, I don't see another direction I can go. Can I just walk through the, can I maybe I shouldn't slow down. Maybe I should just run through the spikes. Can I run through the spikes? Oh, yeah, maybe. Let's just run through this one. I'm gonna run. Just gonna run for it. Run, Laura, run! Oh, no, I can't. I'm stuck by the spikes. Oh, you're right. I need to jump and get up on this ledge.
I mean, it seems like the spikes should have stopped the rock.
I agree, Neil.
That's BS.
Don't they know physics? Rock beats spikes. Or, I'm sorry. But rock beats scissors, so maybe not. Alright, here we go. Run, Laura, run. Laura. Oh, whew. It'd be funny if the ball came and landed right on me. Oh shit, there's another. Ah! This game. This is very reminiscent of the last one. You're like, woo, I made it. And then it's like, oh. Yeah, it's never that easy. Exactly. You can't get to me, Spikes. Oh my god! The wall's collapsing! Oh my gosh, and stuff is... There's blades? Oh my god!
Uh-huh.
I wanted the Jade secrets. I was trying to get to a place where I could save. And here we are. I guess I gotta get there really fast if I want that Jade secret. Either that or I just gotta let it go. Let it go. It is my first playthrough. Yeah, actually that's not true. I've played, oh crap. Oh, look at that. That was a skill move right there. I have played one of the newer Tomb Raider games. Oh my god, I just did. Yeah. Yeah, tricks. Yep. So yeah, I've played one of the newer ones, but I haven't played any of the older ones. It's Happy Duty time! Welcome everybody. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. What were you playing? Are you doing the shout out, Neil?
Just chatting.
Just chatting? How's it going, everyone? Yeah, I beat Dracula. So I beat Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. And now we're playing Tomb Raider 2. So yeah, you were here earlier. So I did finally beat, I don't know if you were here when I beat Dracula. So yeah, I was very proud of that. Yes, okay, good. Thanks for following. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. It was fun. That was tough. That was a tough final boss. That took me a few hours to beat, but it feels so good when you struggle. It feels so good when you finally beat the boss like that. So, thanks for all the follows, everyone. Yeah, this is a Metroid. The Metroid is sucking my brains out.
It kind of reminds me of the Hunger Game. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Ever be in your favor. And that other voice is my husband, Neil. So, yeah, so AJ Fries, I play a lot of retro variety. We have an arcade machine behind me. It's part of the stream. I have a redemption for that as well. We're playing Tomb Raider 2 tonight. Probably not going to be streaming too much longer.
So,
yeah, I'm trying to work my way through first playthrough all the Castlevania games, and then I just do a variety of series. Playing Tomb Raider right now. I also do this thing every first Wednesday. I do Worst Game Wednesday, and I'm going to be playing next on Worst Game Wednesday. I'm going to be playing Charlie's Angels on the GameCube, and I try to play on original hardware when I can. We're playing Tomb Raider on this PS2 that's right here, and there's my GameCube right there. So that's right. Yes, Charlie's Angels. Get ready for Action Angels. So yeah, so that's going to be Wednesday. Can you believe it? It's going to be 2023, and the first Wednesday will be next Wednesday. I'll be playing that. What did I play last time? Oh, it was Mary Kate and Ashley Get a Clue. That was the last game.
oh god, that was terrible.
That was terrible. Before that was NSYNC Get to the Show.
That was awful too.
It was awful, but it was kind of bad. It was kind of just so cheesy. It was fun. I don't know. It was really weird. Be a bad omen. All right, let's do a clip. Happy duty.
Absolutely crazy, dude. And my brain doesn't want to accept that this is just an AI program doing this. This is too good. And just the look, the gradient, the art, like some of it looks.
It is.
I mean, some of it does look like it's like 3D rendered, right? Dude, that's so cool looking.
It is amazing. Some of the 3D art. I did one on, I did various versions of me, and it was just pretty cool. It is amazing. It's amazing. So, if anyone in my stream, oh shit, you go follow Happy Duty. Oh, thanks for the bits. All right, so let's see if we can get past this. Jump here, and then up. Continue to run. Should have saved right there. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the swinging blades. How could I? I'm just gonna have to not get that jade. I want it though. To make porn. Oh, I'm sure. It's already happening. Yeah, have people put porn stuff into that yet?
I'm sure somebody's working on it.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, so I'm going to save real quick. AI furry art, of course. That makes sense. Jump. 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 Oh, crap. All right, so, I should probably... All right. Thanks, Happy Duty, again for the raid and sharing your community with me. That means a lot. I'm probably not going to be streaming too much longer, honestly. Let's see how much health I have. That was bad. Oh. Alright, I'm not gonna go for it this time. Oh shit, just keep running though. Holy shit! Holy shit! Ah! Where'd I go? Ah! I think I have to go... Do I have to turn around and go that way?
Yes, it does look like a nightmare.
This game has always been torture. Well, the first one was torture.
Yeah,
At least I can save. Remember the last one? You couldn't save anywhere you wanted to. You could only save in these predetermined areas. I should have done that. Back it again. Yeah, this is the first level. I know. Or give you a chance to rest.
I mean, my big question is, why do they all have blood on them, and how has it managed to stay red?
I guess so. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to... Let's, Am I close to the end, Flaming Baguette? What are they? I can't even tell what they are. Okay. I keep thinking it's gonna be the end, and then it's not. Holy shit.
Bitch needs a flashlight.
Yeah, I don't have any flares. I think that was the end. Yeah, that or it pausing. What the hell?
Pardon me, if that was just your way of trying the doors for me.
With a Tommy gun on my keyring.
Though not anymore. So after you.
Somehow, you don't behave like you got the monk's blood.
I understand that somehow is in my favor. So indulge me about the dagger. I'd be indebted with your life.
These doors are waiting for the right one. The right time to arrive. And then the dagger's blade will honor the hearts of those who believe. So unless you pledge your loyalty as well...
And which one is that?
To the sins and fortunes of Marco Bartoli.
What?
Perhaps not just yet, then.
Oh, now she's gonna be hacking.
Aha. Gianni Bartelli. Via Caravelli, Venice.
I guess that's where I have to go next. All right, let's... I don't want to start this one. Let's wrap this up. Thanks everyone for being here. Thanks so much for making this such a great stream. Yeah, thanks, Flaming Baguette. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And my next stream is tomorrow afternoon, so I'll be back at 3 p.m. Eastern with some more Tomb Raider 2. So thanks, Zab. Thanks, Trix. Some sightseeing. All right, let's see. I assume Justice is still going. Is he? Okay.
He's to his favorite game.
Let me make sure I got it right. Right. This channel is intended for mature audiences. Viewers' discretion is advised. It's Justice's birthday today, and so we're gonna go wish him a happy birthday. Thanks everyone for being here. I hope you stay safe and have a great weekend. Hope to see you back here tomorrow. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Stay safe.